The more we learn about Daniel Vavra in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, the more this just gets absolutely crazy. And now we've uncovered that this game not only has its weird graphic sex scene between homosexuals, Henry and Hans, but the game also depicts Hans as 15 years old. And you know what that means, my friends. This is a different story than we've been told this entire time. We knew there was something sketchy about this. The way this guy's been acting online, just like an absolute child, ironically, just has shown that this game was something that was so disgusting, so bad, that it really needed to be uncovered. And we've stayed on it this entire time. And this coming out is of no surprise, honestly. I wish I could be shocked by it, but I'm not. So please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here. We also broke this on our Fandom Pulse Substack, fandompulse.com, in the description below, my friends. I'm a fantasy author myself. I would love for you to check out my very clean fantasy. This is good stuff. All ages will enjoy this. It is The Adventures of Baron von Monocle. It's a 6-book series about an airship crew that's adventuring, fighting monsters. Of course, they get into a big war that's going down. You'll absolutely love this if you enjoy good, fun fantasy like they used to have back in the day before this stuff started coming out. Check it out. It's in the description below. It's available in ebook, print, and audio. And I really appreciate you all for supporting our work and supporting our art against like the corporate schlock that's coming out from here. And oh my gosh, disgusting. Yes, Embracer Group owns Warhorse Studios. BlackRock owns them. And so, gosh, follow the money, and you get into this pit of just disgustingness that is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, we've been under attack hard from a bunch of grifters out there that went off saying, oh, this is not a woke game. JDA is bad. He's bad for calling watching gay sex woke. No, we're okay if it's good gay sex. It was very, very weird. I didn't understand what was going on with that. But there's nothing good about this. There's nothing even remotely like, gosh, there never was anyway. But this is just insane, the fact that they would throw in underage characters and do this in 2025. That is a bold statement from this crew right here. So Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 not only depicts a graphic sex scene of two individuals engaging in sodomy, but it's now been discovered that one of the individuals in question is a teenager. And there's implications, honestly, that both are teenagers in this. Like Henry is, they talk about how he could be in his mid-20s, which is kind of odd, by itself, but he could be this young as well. It's not clear on the Henry front. On Hans, it is depicted in the game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, a director has confirmed the game has sodomy, which he did back in January. And this is what he did immediately. He started trying to deflect from criticism in these weird ways that was cagey. And it was odd that he would go so insane on this stuff. It eventually went with him personally attacking me on his X because I'm criticizing the video game, which he didn't like having any criticism. I'm not the only critic he went at. Somebody left a critical review of the game just from one of the gaming magazines, and he just put them on full blast as well. The guy is really much out of control. He's gross on social media. He's absolutely disgusting, and it's par for the course. Of course, this is what he'd be designing at the end of this. It's like, wow. And so I knew something was amiss with this, even from back at this point. It's like the lady doth protest too much, right? And that's exactly what we have here. So he starts calling everybody who is criticizing gay sex and stuff in video games Nazis. And so it's like, this is a leftist woke activist right here. You're calling people Nazis. You're sweeping for just inserting gay stuff into games. Very, very odd right here. And he defended it with this whole scrawling rant saying the game's what he wanted it to be. This is exactly how he envisioned it and wrote it. So these are your own words, Daniel. So now you exactly did what you wanted to with a 15-year-old boy. Kind of odd stuff that you'd want to put that in your game. This is your words. That's exactly what you wanted it to be. Nobody influenced you as an artist. You get to take full responsibility for this one, bro. Absolutely disgusting. So he went off and he, of course, went after people going, as much as I don't like forced diversity, nobody was forcing us to do anything. And that's the sort of thing here. Nobody was forcing you to do anything. Oh, it's just an optional gay sex. And it's like, we were laughing about this on the live stream last night. Optional gay sex? Like that doesn't sound like an option I'd ever do. So what does that make you if you're engaging in optional gay sex? Well, that makes you gay, is what it is. Now are they going to say it's optional grooming? Optional grooming is going to be what they're going to come out with next on this to try to defend this. And I'm already seeing some people being like, oh, in medieval times, it's actually okay because 14 and 15, you were seen as an adult at that point. It's like, Yeah, but Daniel Vavra doesn't see that as an adult at this point. So this is very, very creepy. As much as I don't like forced diversity, nobody's forcing us to do anything. We're not forcing anyone to do certain things. Yeah, well, I'm not being forced to play this game, thank God. But I did take a lot of heat for saying I didn't want to play it, which is very odd as well. Gay characters were already in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, he said. And he says, you're responsible for your decisions. If you want Henry to try a same-sex adventure, feel free. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Well, there's that, and it did have a graphic scene, and that's really where people took a lot of exception, is the graphic scene in this that set it beyond anything else out there. That's where it gets absolutely weird and woke. And so IGN went sweeping for this and went proudly proclaiming it. The medieval world of 1403 Bohemia can be a lonely and dangerous place. Why not make it a little more special by romancing everyone's favorite lord, Sir Hans Capon? Oh, wow, here's how we did it. They went full groomer on IGN. Imagine that. So this went all through the media. They put this out there. They did videos on it. This was promoted by Vavra right here. You could tell there was like a whole sort of access media segment that was really trying to push this game, trying to push the woke activists to get them going as well. And we covered this morning how David Jaffe from God of War, who's been pushing woke activism a lot lately in video games, did the exact, he's been in on this as well. There's a whole whisper network involved here that was sweeping for this. Now, when you get into this, it's uncovered that Hans is a teenager when this scene takes place. The first Kingdom Come Deliverance features a codex. One of the entries is for Hans Capon. It states that he was likely born in 1388 and died at 1419. The entry reads, the underage son of Jack Jessic Patek and Hedvika of Dauba. Oh my gosh, I'm sure I botched that, but oh well, fix it and edit, guys. In the opening scene for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it makes clear it takes place in 1403. So this is the story that he wanted. This is exactly the way he did it. So 1388 to 1403, you do the math, 15 years old, baby. Oh my gosh, this is disgusting. And this is exactly what they did. They put this in here, and he's engaging in this awful act with Henry. Now, through this whole controversy and all this, like I said, Daniel Vavra went absolutely ballistic. He started attacking critics. He attacked me personally very, very hard. I saw a bunch of grifters out there going, oh, yeah, he got JDA. Now all those people are going to look really, really silly because I was on this from day one. The reason he was going at me is he didn't want me to research into this stuff. He didn't want me to uncover this stuff, and for good reason, because like anybody who sees this at this point is going to go, whoa, this is not what we were thinking at all. This is disgusting. This is next level awful, and this is something that should be universally condemned. I don't think there's anybody at this point who can sweep for this game, who can say that's totally okay. Daniel Vavra actually needs to explain himself at this point because it looks really, really bad that this is the game he wanted to write and nobody had any influence on him on it. This is all due to him. Now, remember, he went out there and started attacking Christians, mocking Christians over this stuff. If you look at Kingdom Come Deliverance overall, it has some anti-organized religion sentiments to it, which makes sense given Daniel Vavra's, sort of background if you want to look into that. And this is like just the icing on the cake that makes it so woke at this juncture. It's absolutely silly to watch. And it's really sad that so much of the community went out there and just said, you know what? If you don't want to play a game that makes you have graphic gay sex, you're a grifter, you're a bad person. It was really a lot of social pressure trying to force people to like this game. And to be a critic, you should be able to say what you think about things, and it is perfectly legitimate, and it's perfectly okay to not want to watch gay sex in a game and not want to play a game that advocates for that. Where are we these days? Why are people acting like this? It's absolutely bizarre. But this is going on. It's full mask off at this point. This is going to go and explode over the next couple of days. So please keep watching here, guys. I really appreciate you for being here. Hit the like and subscribe button. Join us. What do you think about this? Leave me a comment down below. This is a shocking uncovery at this point. Again, it's in the game, 1388, and it says 1403, 15 years old. This is intentional. Terrible. All right. Leave a comment down below. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to grab my For Steam and Country for some clean fantasy. You'll enjoy this. Grab all 6 books today. Enjoy some good stuff. Thank you guys for being here. We'll be back soon.